Hey everybody, Europeer here today. I figure, let's take you all along for a little journey on a side project that I'm working on. I'm here with my fun friend and digital assistant Copilot, and we're going to work through a long-term investment project with Pokemon cards. So come on along. We're going to run prompts really quick, pause when you need. Run the first prompt. We're having to ask us discovery questions to ensure it has all the information. Let's fill in the information. Next prompt. Answer the questions. Here's the step-by-step process. It navigates us through to install the correct libraries. It generates us the entirety of the Python code. It tells us how to run the script. So we have some good things there. Now, I've done this in a separate conversation already. General note, look at the comments that it provides you in its code output. You'll see that certain comments need to be filled in. Look at this by XPath. What's the XPath? What exact value in the page code is it looking for? To find out, I like to use Chrome, or you could use Edge built on the Chromium engine. We have our Stellar Crown booster box page here. Scroll down, we're looking for these two prices. Market price, most recent sale price. How do we find that? F12 on your keyboard, open DevTools. See F12, DevTools. Scroll down on the page to the values. Click on the select an element option to inspect it. There you go. See how the class says price dash points underscore upper underscore price? We're looking specifically at this value right here. General note, be cautious because when you look at specific elements on the page, let's look at the page code really quick. We can see both prices have the same class. So we might need to target specific classes at certain levels above so we can ask Copilot to modify the page code. All right, so you can see here's an example of an error. I ran the code, I received an error, not quite sure what to do. Copy the error out. I'm encountering this error. Please tell me what is happening and provide me options for troubleshooting steps that I can use to solve this problem. Devs tools, right? Going through, encountering some errors, element not found. So it's not finding what it needs to find on the page. Looks like you're encountering no such element exception. It's giving me explainability. Read. If you don't know what you're doing, read, right? Use this information for future prompts that you send Copilot. Keep doing this back and forth. Look, it gives you an updated script. It's trying to get around the issue based on the additional context that you provided. Feed it more information. Continue to feed it exactly what's going on as you work through your process. Consider it like a partner, and the AI can give you something back. You're going to keep going back and forth until you get to a point where you have it to where it's in working order. So let's show one in working order. Here's my data source of URLs. This is a JSON file. You see there's my prompt to tell it I have a list of URLs and need to provide me a JSON output format your output in a code block. There's the URLs. There it gives me the JSON code. Cool. So we have our specific JSON file it's referencing. Now let's run the full script. Run file in terminal. It's going through, it's opening up all the web pages, it's grabbing all the prices from the web pages, and then it outputs the data into a file called TCG player underscore data. Open up that file, look at the side-by-side comparison, look at the prices. They're all the same if you're comparing the left side here numbers from the console output to the right side numbers. What I've done is I've created this Excel file. In this Excel file, I have a data connection to that data source TCG player underscore data. What this specific file will do is it will hold the most current market price and the most recent sale price for just trackability. Now, to ensure that I can look at trends, at least what I'm doing right now is every single day I have a macro I've created with Copilot. And what it does is it will take all the prices in this particular current products list and it will put them in the archive list. Here's a bunch of tests. You can see I ran it earlier today. See Stellar Crown Booster Box 159.70 and 159.99. Stellar Crown 168. It's gone up. It's gone up. Just today alone. Look at that. It's crazy. Market price 168.52. It went up literally. I ran this 3 hours ago. It's gone up $8. Funny. So it'll archive all the prices so I can do trend analysis against this. Here's our macro. See we have a data connection TCG player underscore data. We have our product tracker, one with our Excel macro here. Here's our script, right? How did I create the script? No, I didn't create from scratch. A Copilot, bro. Copilot your stuff. Gives me explainability around how to incorporate the macro. If you don't know how to make a macro or you don't know how to add it into your Excel worksheet, ask Copilot for a step-by-step process on how to do so. Break the conversation down into small key points that you can handle to then move forward with your common task. So you might have to dive down the rabbit hole a little bit in order to come back up faster, right? It's like a slingshot. You pull back really slow, you get to the point where you solve the problem, that's where you have the tension, and then you let it go and you shoot back up, and you got what you need. Okay, so here's our initial macro. Now again, this would take some testing and validation. You would implement the macro based on the step-by-step process it gives you. That's what I've done particularly with my scenario, my own column names, things like that right here. So here's my macro. Every single time I run this, the prices are automatically added to the worksheet. So let's run it. Keeps the prices and everything here. Look at the archive prices. Now we have 131 with the main items, these right here, these ones actually, instead of 6 that I have right now that I'm tracking. There's 168. Look at the comparison. Look at these two. Ran this 3 hours ago. Price yesterday on multiple occasions. I can filter this down. I can fact check and validate. Look at that. In 2 days, it's grown $12. $12, right? So the purpose here is I'm going to collect these data points every single day. I'm going to include all the specific products that I have within my list, and I'm going to track them in the long run. I'm going to automate this further. I'm going to upload additional videos in the future. If you think this is helpful, please ask me questions, comment, like the video, share with people that might make use. I'm not a developer. I don't know how to develop. Copilot's my developer. It helps me understand things more. If you break your problems down into simplified tasks, you can solve these challenges that you didn't think were possible. That's it for me, everyone. I'm not ripping any packs for today, but hey, check out the next video for any pack ripping. Let's keep ripping, everybody. Bam!